multi-course dinner, all while supporting families in your community. Reserve your seat at helpinghandsaiken.org.
News Channel 6, 70 years.
Congratulations.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Miller. Weather coverage you can count on.
Well, this is certainly no treat. It's a trick. A freeze likely headed our way, which means a 5 or 6 alert's been issued for Thursday and Friday morning. Details of a very cold forecast headed our way next.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 4, 2 bodies found in 2 different locations. What we know so far about those investigations.
Plus, future housing on Fort Eisenhower. We'll take you to the groundbreaking ceremony and give you a preview of what soldiers and their families can expect.
And Halloween with a Heart, a costume party that makes sure every child gets to trick or treat. News Channel 6 at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with Warren County School System's top leader opening up after a car hit a child trying to catch a school bus. Details are limited, but Georgia State Patrol reports a car hit a child on State Route 80 and Freeman Street in Warren County. The child was crossing Route 80 trying to catch up to a Warren County school bus. Superintendent Christopher Harris released this statement. The Warren County school system, while respecting the privacy of the family during this unfortunate time, has been in communication with the family to provide support and assistance when needs arise. Harris adds the district will walk alongside the family in the days ahead. Also, in Aiken County, a murder investigation is underway. It happened this morning near the intersection of Sumter Street and Sunday Avenue. Deputies responding found the body of 46-year-old Kenneth Jones in the front yard of an abandoned home. Investigators say he was shot several times and died at the scene. An autopsy is scheduled.
A body also found in Richmond County, this one last night in a shallow grave behind a home on Hurd Avenue. That's just off Walton Way in the Harrisburg community. The victim's identity is not yet known. They are going to do an autopsy, and 30-year-old Colby Smith is in jail now, charged with murder and concealing the death of another person. A teenager facing charges, accused of bringing a gun to school. 18-year-old Derek Barnes arrested yesterday at Lucy Laney High School in Augusta. There was a letter sent to parents that said the loaded handgun was found in Barnes's book bag. Parents are being encouraged to talk to their children about school safety and report anything that might be suspicious.
A much different feel in the air than this time.
Arena referendum, but no official resolution here. Fort Eisenhower breaking ground on a new construction project this morning. Hannah Latier with more on how it will impact service members.
Balfour Beatty, Fort Eisenhower's housing partner, is building 76 new townhomes on post. The Pine Tree Terrace community will have 3- and 4-bedroom townhomes for junior enlisted soldiers and their families. It's long overdue. Officials say 70% of homes on Fort Eisenhower are more than 45 years old, and the last construction on this side of the installation was in 2008. Balfour Beatty Communities has received backlash in the past for not maintaining the homes on post, but are now trying to make up for it.
The last couple of years, BBC has been under justifiable scrutiny. It's been some tough years. But I also applaud their efforts and commitment to making sweeping staffing adjustments and programmatic changes to effect change for this installation for our service members.
Service members should be able to move in by 2025. At Fort Eisenhower, Hannah Latier, WJBF News Channel 6.
North Augusta leaders are looking to curb drug and alcohol addiction. City Council members and the Aiken Center are looking at how to use funds from an opioid settlement to develop a program for those in need. North Augusta leaders will have to pass a resolution to pull money from the Purdue Pharma lawsuit settlement and give some of it to the Aiken Center.
That bigger project we can talk about in terms of the road ahead, and Aiken Center, as we were before, stand ready to be your arm county and the other city to maximize those resources for the good of the whole county.
The City Council is expected to pass the resolution at their next meeting on November 6th. Broken promises on the war front.
Coming up, the story of unsung heroes, loyal for life. The Rooms to Go family just got a little bigger. After years of helping families find solutions for their homes, we realized not everything needs a sledgehammer. Sometimes the right furniture is all you need. Introducing Drew and Jonathan for Rooms to Go. This is going to be fun. Oh, yeah.
I'm Samantha.
And I'm Savannah.
And we're actual clients of Austin Jackson. A girl ran a red light. A tractor trailer was right beside us, so they hit her, causing her to hit us. We rolled 4 times down Washington Road. Her injuries were extensive, and we really needed not just prompt care, but a continued care plan. Once we met with Austin, I felt really sure that we were going to get taken care of. It was definitely nice knowing that we had someone we could trust, working on our case, taking care of things, and explaining every step of the way.
Get Austin Jackson.
The Augusta guy.
WJBF to expect. All coming up in just a few minutes. Jenny Brandt.
All right, Tim, thanks. Richmond County deputies working a murder case after a body was found in Augusta. It was discovered last night in a shallow grave behind a house on Hurd Avenue. That's just off Walton Way in the Harrisburg community. The victim's identity is not yet known. They're going to do an autopsy, and there has been an arrest. 30-year-old Colby Smith in jail, charged with murder and concealing the death of another person.
Midland Valley High School was placed on lockdown after emergency calls about a person possibly having a gun. According to investigators, the call came in saying someone who looked like they had a rifle was seen leaving school property. Dismissal was delayed while deputies searched for a suspect. The sheriff's office says a group of students and 2 adults were detained for questioning. One of the members of the group was playing with a stick that looked like a gun. The Aiken County Sheriff's Office is looking into whether or not to charge those involved.
A Richmond County teenager facing charges accused of bringing a gun to school. 18-year-old Derek Barnes got arrested yesterday at Laney High School. A letter went home to parents that said a loaded handgun was found in a student's book bag. Barnes charged with possessing a weapon on school grounds.
One man is dead after a shooting in Aiken. It happened just before 10 this morning around Sunday Avenue and Sumter Street. Investigators say they found 45-year-old Kenneth Jones with multiple gunshot wounds, and he died at the scene. So far, no suspect information has been released.
Tonight, kids around the CSRA are heading out for trick-or-treating. Our Nikita Dennis live in the Riverwood subdivision, where Halloween is forcing crews to shut down some of those roads just to keep everybody safe. Nikita?
Yeah, that's right, Brad. The crowd is getting heavy out here in the Riverwood subdivision. And this neighborhood in particular is one of the biggest neighborhoods for trick-or-treating. And they make sure to block off all the roads in order for people to just walk around and enjoy Halloween. And law enforcement will be monitoring the area all night. And as you can see, earlier it was raining a little bit, but that's not stopping anything. People are still coming out to trick-or-treating. And many people in the neighborhood I talked to earlier tell me that safety is a big priority for them, especially for when it comes to their kids trick-or-treating. And so when you're out driving, just make sure to watch out for kids walking around, trying to enjoy the Halloween holidays. So I have more for you coming up, but for right now, live in Evans, Nikita Dennis, WJBF, News Channel 6.
All right, Nikita, thank you. The Halloween spirit was in the air at Patriots Park today. News Channel 6 and the Giving Your Best Partners hosted Halloween with a Heart for hundreds of children with special needs. This trick-or-treating event is held every year for children with physical and mental disabilities, giving them a safe space to have some Halloween fun. Sponsors and volunteers set up booths to share treats, no doubt made the kids smile. They say it's a special time when the community comes together for a great cause.
It brings it full circle for us, for family, because we're really big on family at ADP and volunteer events. So we always try to come out and support the community. So this is awesome. This is what we love. This is where our heart is.
The event brought children from Richmond, Columbia, Aiken, McDuffie, and Burke County schools for a great way to celebrate Halloween.
Fort Eisenhower breaking ground. Still ahead, the auto worker strike coming to an end.
What terms the union and automakers agreed to. But first, a look at what's ahead tonight on News Nation.
Tonight on News Nation, GOP candidate Chris.
The United Auto Workers Union strike has tentatively come to an end. The union reaching a deal with the big three automakers, ending the month-long walkout. Workers are going to get a 25% pay raise, a cost of living adjustment, and better benefits. President Biden says the agreement benefits everybody involved.
These record agreements reward auto workers who gave up much to keep the industry working and going during the financial crisis more than a decade ago. These agreements ensure the iconic Big Three can still lead the world in quality and innovation.
The next step is for the union to ratify the terms of the deal, and that process could take a few weeks.
South Carolina
Forecast D in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Tim. We'll see you then. The Halloween spirit was in the air at Patriots Park today. News Channel 6 and our Giving Your Best partners hosted a trick-or-treating event for hundreds of special needs kids across the CSRA. News Channel 6's Graham Lee was at the Halloween with a Heart.
There's no other event that I enjoy most than this one. It's spooky season in the CSRA, which means it's time to celebrate Halloween with a heart. Put in perspective, the needs of these kids, that, there are kids out there that need our community most for the most part, and I'm glad that we're here to do our part in the community. Organizers shared treats and smiles with thousands of special needs children in our area. Some community members say giving back to these children is just like scoring a goal.
Oh, it's great. I love seeing all the kids. A lot of them are saying, oh, I love soccer, and it's just great to interact with them and give them some candy.
Other sponsors say the annual event is a reminder of how special it is when the community comes together for a great cause.
It brings it full circle for us, for family, because we're really big on family at ADP and volunteer events. So we always try to come out and support the community. So this is awesome. This is what we love. This is where our heart is.
This is my first time here. I love it. I'd love to do it again next year as well.
Awesome. As the trick-or-treating continues, so do the happy memories for these special kids. In Grovetown, Graham Lee, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Well, tonight, kids around the CSRA are heading out for trick-or-treating. Nikita Dennis is live in the Riverwood subdivision where Halloween is shutting down the roads. Nikita.
Yeah, that's right. The crowd is getting heavy out here, and we have a homeowner who was nice enough to let us look in front of their house. And the Riverwood subdivision here is one of the largest neighborhoods for trick-or-treating, and they make sure to block off all the roads in order for people to just walk around and enjoy Halloween, and law enforcement will monitor the area the entire night. And earlier it was raining, but they didn't stop anyone from coming out to trick-or-treating. And people in the neighborhood also tell me that safety is a big priority for them, especially when it comes to their kids trick-or-treating. So if you're out driving, make sure that you are extra careful and looking out for kids walking to be safe. So I'll have more coming up for you tonight at 10 and 11. But for right now, live in Evans, Nikita Dennis, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Thanks so much, Nikita. Looks like a lot of fun out there. Well, 3 weeks after the attacks in the Middle East, Georgia